So all I want to do is ask you more about what you're doing, find out a little bit more meat on the bone, and then just give you a fucking one direction that you can actually follow, where you're not like fucking doubting yourself all the time, or like trying to change it, or doing shit that isn't actually like helpful.
Yeah, let's go deep, bro. I feel like in the last like 2 to 3 months, I was like very aligned for like probably like a year and a half, and I feel like the last 2 to 3 months of like going off alignment. I've got to get back on track, I feel.
For sure. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, bro. I'll run you straight back. So 2 years ago, I flew to Thailand with like no plan, ended up getting on a setting role. I was with the company for 9 months. So I met heaps of G's throughout that period, like got really good at setting, did like bet the company record, did like 150K a month. Left that after 9 months while I was still overseas. And I was fucking around for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks in Bali because I went from Thailand to Bali. Then I got on a B2B, it's a B2C role. It's actually selling like OnlyFans management. It's interesting.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then I hit like a 28K a month, like did really well there. Then that offer fully fell apart because there's a versatility. After that, I was going to go to sales management. I feel like I'm qualified for sales management. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I still need to conquer B2C sales if I want to go that route. And I feel like the reason why I don't do it is because I don't feel like I'm qualified, but there's also a part of me that doesn't want to be in sales, but I still want to be qualified just in case I need that and want to do sales management, right? So I'm on a B2B role now, and I'm like sitting here and I'm thinking I've sort of done this sort of sales before, so it makes me sort of like want to like take a step back from it and like just realign, maybe get a B2C role for now. But I also always liked control, bro. I started a clothing brand when I was like 21, 22. I did all right with it, but I never like followed through with it. So like, I think ever since then, I've always wanted control. That's why I went into sales. And then I've like done sales, but I haven't like mastered it to like a conqueror's, position. So it's like, I also want my own business, but I also want to conquer sales. I don't want to rush the journey. Also want freedom, but you got to earn freedom. Love making content, impacting people. So there's just too much shit going on now in my head where it's like, I was like really like setting was like all I was focused on, making content, YouTube videos. It was easy. Yeah. Clarity, bang, closing, clarity. It's just focused on closing, making some videos, traveling. Now it's like, there's like so much shit. And I'm like, fuck, what path do I want to get to my goals?
What are your goals?
My long term, I've always wanted a business that can spit out money. I've always liked money because it's like security. And I feel like I have control. I feel like if I don't have money coming in, I feel like my state of being like drops a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe I attach my self-worth to money sometimes.
Sure.
But my goals is definitely freedom. But when I say freedom, I mean like freedom to actually do shit. Like you can have freedom on 2 to 3K a month, but it's not enough to like live. So when I say freedom, I mean like, decent money, bro. Like my actual goal is like 200K per month. Do I need to hit that? No, to have freedom, but like, you can still live pretty good, like 20, 30K a month.
Do you live in Aussie or USD when you say numbers?
Aussie.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. And where are you at right now? What are you making right now? Ish.
If I want to be super transparent with you, that offer dropped off. I was making like really, really good money.
Sure. You dodged the question. What are you making now?
What I'm making now? I've got a new role. I'm making nothing, literally.
Okay. And the last role you were on, what was like the average you were making per month?
Fuck. When I first got on, I did like 15K, then I did like 20K, then I did like 28K, then I did like 10K, 15K.
So it's good money.
Yeah, decent money, bro. And then it just went fucking downhill. So imagine going from like that sort of money, like living really good in Bali, living like fucking nice ass villas and shit, to like nothing, and then like being like, fuck, I've got to realign.
Okay, cool. There's a few bits to this, but like, let's just tackle the first element, which is like, it's always going to happen. You have ups and downs, right? Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. The story will be better when there's ups and downs. No one likes a fucking straight shooter who just wins all the time. Like, it just doesn't work like that. And especially if you ever want to build a personal brand, like a big one, like no one likes it when people just win. So like, enjoy the fucking low times. That's what I'd say just to begin with. But right now, what is your like? Because we can talk about like future goals, we can talk about building a brand, we can talk about building a business. But my first thought here is like, surely you want to put yourself in a position where you're just making money. So this current offer that you're on, are you happy to do it, or like are you fucking completely like fuck this place?
Bro, I want to ask you this because I used to like work construction and dread it. And I'm gonna get to it. And then I got out of that for that reason. I then got into sales. I was very excited about sales. I felt very aligned. It was like I woke up every day and I was like excited. I was like, fuck yeah. I feel like I've hit a point in sales now where I'm dreading it. Which makes me like not want to do this sort of sales. If I do sales, I think it would be B2C one call close because it would challenge me more. And it's more like a growth aspect.
Well, why are you fucking hating it now? Why do you feel like you don't want to turn up?
I think once I do something and I conquer it, it's like, why am I doing this? I should go do something I haven't done so I can like learn more and get more skilled. So then I could like sell my own offer later down the track. I can provide that value.
Skill stack.
Yeah, and I've always been like that. I struggle to sit in one spot. I've never kept the longest job I've ever kept is 2 years, which was construction. Every other job I've probably had for like 1 year.
Yeah.
A year and a
I think
half.
that's common. My story is very similar. Almost like to the T, more or less.
Bored, bro. Like I just like I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, because like the first thing I would say actually is like you say like you feel like you conquered it, but earlier you said you haven't conquered it enough to do sales management. So which one would you say it is?
I haven't conquered B2C sales.
Why not?
One call close sales. I just haven't had the opportunity yet to jump on a role like that.
Do you actually want to do it?
The reason why I want to do it, I think deep down, is security. Because I know if I do that and I do really well there, I can always do sales management confidently, get results, and live freely. That's why I think I want to do it. But deep down, do I really, really want to do sales management?
Sales management sucks, by the way, just as a heads up.
Yeah, probably not, bro. Probably not.
Yeah.
But I think that's like the path that I'm on. So that's why it makes sense to me. But I think deep down, if I could fucking train all day, bro, make videos, live life how I want, like of course I'll do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And then you look at it like from the other lens. Let's just say you get a B2C offer, you start making 10, 20, 30K again. Life is good, life is easy, and you don't really care what you're doing because you're making the bread.
Yeah, I think it's hard to envision that now, but I think when you do get to that and you get back up your income up again, like that's probably what happens, right? Like it's like you hit that, you can start stacking a bunch of money. It's you can start.
How old are you?
26.
26.
Yeah.
How do you feel about yourself in your current position of life?
Interesting one, bro. This is an interesting one. I made a decision when I was 24 after working construction for like 4 or 5 years that I was like, I'm happy. I'm going to make heaps of changes. And I think I did that, bro. I went overseas. I spent heaps of money on mentorships. Made heaps of good decisions. Also made heaps of fucking shit decisions. Lost some money when I was in Bangkok, like 15K on a property deal. Come back here. So I feel like I've done some shit, but I feel like I haven't done enough.
Sure. I don't think that feeling ever goes away, just so you know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Like that feeling doesn't go away. That's what drives you more than likely for now. So how do you actually feel? You haven't done enough?
I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like I get into things, I do them 20, 30%, and then I back out. And then that fucks me because it's like I'm jack of all trades, master of none.
You know the end of that quote, right?
No, I don't.
You don't. Jack of all trades, master of none, oftentimes better than a master of one.
Oh, there you go. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. So the quote traditionally is like basically telling you not to learn lots of different skills. But then the actual full quote is like, if you have a wide range of skills, it's way better than being like a singular master. Like, let's just look at it, for example, now, like, let's just say you're a jack of all trades or a software developer. I know I'm a jack of all trades. Suddenly AI comes out, software developers are pretty much done and dusted. Like, you know what I mean? Where these people who spent fucking 10 years becoming a dev, like they're fucked now, more or less. Whereas for me, if I just spent some time becoming a dev, like, but I also did sales, did marketing, did fucking coaching, did fitness, did whatever, it's like, cool, I'll just lean into something else.
Yeah.
So like lean into the jack of all trades, first of all. You're way more useful knowing more about life and business and fucking sales, marketing, content, everything than just being a fucking one trick pony. Because one trick ponies like ain't that useful unless you're an employee. And that kind of brings me on to the next part is like straight away, first answer that comes to your mind. When I say what does fucking Harley want to do before he's 30, what is it?
It's always live free content. It always comes back to that. I think I joined the New Elite for a reason, bro. Because like I think like I saw the freedom lifestyle when I was younger. I also, when I was 16, 17, I used to play like GTA 5. I used to make heaps of videos and whatnot. Used to edit them, post them online and shit. So I look back in that and I'm like, that's an initial interest I've always had is like creating.
Perfect.
I think I genuinely fuck with that, but I really struggle to create, bro, if I'm not making like income, because I think I've attached my identity to income, which fucks my state of being. So like when I was like in Bali, bro, doing like 20K months, 28K months, like fucking stacking all this money. Like we went motorbike riding, we did all that shit. Like it's all happy, bro. It's just like state of being high, don't give a fuck, you spend money. It's like life's good. But it's like then you have like the downs. And I feel like I struggle to make content then because I'm like, I get back into like, fuck, okay, how do I make money? Sales. Bang. Let's get into sales. Start working. And that's maybe because I don't have a mission that's like makes sense through income. I'm not sure.
Nice. So the original question is, what do you want to do before you're 30? And it's what? Make money from content or?
Yeah, I want a business.
Cool. Unpack that for me. What business do you want?
Something where I have control. This is why
You have this need for control.
Sorry?
You have this need for control. Coming from a salesperson, it seems strange because I feel like sales 101 is you don't control anything really. Detached from the outcome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it could be a thing that like fucks me up.
Cool. So you want a business, right? Realistically,
Yeah.
you want it to be, let's just fucking get in the nitty gritty. Like I'm on your page now. I'll share my screen in a minute. We can have a look. But like, have you written down your goals or what you want to do or what you want to achieve or the life that you actually want?
I actually have, bro. I've got a I love the freedom lifestyle, but I also love like the city lifestyle, like the buy apartments, luxury cars, all that shit. So if I could get to a position where I have a business that pushes out money, have a sales team running and stuff, and I know that business is there running, gives me the freedom to like go to Bali, places like that, train, work, go to Dubai, still live that like luxury sort of life that I like.
What do you need to be making per month then to do this?
Do you want the humble answer or do you want the real answer?
I only deal with real answers.
I've always had this number 100K a month in my head.
You bet that's not the real answer. That's just the number that you put in your head.
Oh yeah, that's the number I put in my head. The real number is probably 20, 30K a month. That's all you really need.
Yeah.
I think like
And that covers everything.
I think if you're making 30K a month, like you can live if you know it's consistently coming, and like I think you can live a pretty decent life. You know, really not scrounging. Put it that way.
I'm not a big fan of reverse engineering shit personally, but that's just my style. But in my mind, if you only need 30K a month, that's what, 10K a month clients.
Yeah.
So do you think you have the skill set to give sort of 10K a month value to people, or on the other end, you could have 10, 3K a month clients?
I know I can, and I can give an example.
Far away.
However, for some reason, I feel like I've got to go always higher. Maybe it's a problem I have. I know someone, for example, doing 100K a month with a setting group, a setting course, like just basically teaching people how to do setters.
Yeah,
Sales is a lot of people doing sales at the moment.
yeah, tons.
Tons of people doing sales.
Is that actually what you want to do though?
That's not actually like what I really want to do, I think. No.
So what do you want to do?
Impact, inspire, make content, live my life. But I also feel like that doesn't get me to like a sustainable like business that can, but I could be wrong as well.
Well, what was it we said earlier? You catch from the outcome. If you actually want to be a content creator, I got into content because I fucking love making videos, and I know it's the fucking quickest path to freedom. It gives you leverage, and also like I actually want to be the fucking hero in my fucking story. I didn't do it to make bread. I just did it because I was like, I know I'm fucking capable of going viral. I know I can fucking build a brand. I just need it to actually like happen. And then it finally happens. And you're like, cool. Everything else comes after that. So for me, I would ask about the motivation. Like, why do you actually want to do it? Do you want to be the guy? Do you want to be making loads of money? Because in my mind, if you follow the money, it's like a one-way fucking ticket to hell, because then you're never good enough.
No, I feel like with content, I've got to be more genuine. I think when I first started and I went to Thailand, I didn't know what I was doing and I was chasing the money. And I felt this friction, bro. It was like my nervous system was like cooked because it was like, you're chasing money, but you're not going to get the money because you're a new content creator. So it's like,
Yeah.
and then it just like brings you down. You're not doing it for actual fun and the creativity of it. So I agree with that. So if I was to do content and stuff, yeah.
Because like when you look at your content, do you like any of it?
I was
Share the
recording.
screen just so
I was recording the journey when I was overseas on YouTube.
yeah. Because like I think what most people will end up coming to these calls about is like, what do they create? How do they make themselves fucking stand out? And like, let's just remove Harley from Harley for a moment. Imagine this profile says fucking John Stamos instead of your name, right? Like when you look at this, what do you think instantly?
Cinematic, adventurous, freedom, lifestyle, gym, brotherhood, adventure.
Yeah. Is there much about documenting the journey here, or does it just look like a highlight reel of shit?
No, this is a highlight reel.
Because for me, I think honestly, everyone's in the same boat. They see all these fucking Dubai bros and they see all these fucking sales guys, and all they do is post the same bullshit content day in, day out. Like, I know you well enough to know that you're cooler than this page. Like, I was like impressed at how good you are at motocross. Do you know what I mean? And when I see this, I'm like, here's another bro who got into setting, probably got a handout from his parents, hasn't actually built anything, probably makes 2K a month setting. And that's what I instantly think, right? Because that's what most people who have this type of page do. Do you know what I mean? And I know you're not that guy. So my thing would be like this. You've got buzzing, clean, bro, the Don. It's bullshit. All of these comments are bullshit. Do you know what I mean? But that's what you're attracting. You're attracting these guys that are living, in my mind, a bit of a facade life. Some guys are printing, don't get me wrong, some are fucking printing, but it's all very scripted, it's all very fake, it's all very buy my course. Do you know what I mean? It's like the mystique is there. And in my mind, when you show mystique, there's no journey that you've shown. There's no come up. There's no losses. There's no fucking anything apart from I've got another fucking red towel on my head because I'm in Dubai and I'm going to rent out an ATV. I drink fucking sparkling water, smoke cigars that I don't know how to smoke or know anything about them. Then I go into a room with a mastermind with someone who's probably like 21 speaking about personal branding when realistically they got 12K followers. That's what I see. I'm older than you, bruv, so I'm fucking cynical and skeptical. But this is why I'm very big on people like building a brand that they actually fucking care about and feel aligned with, because I don't think this represents what I know of you at all. Like, you're smarter, you're more adventurous, you're cooler, and in general, less of a Dubai bro than what your profile gives off.
So how do I, in your eyes, how would I fix this to make this better?
Document the journey.
If you were to go down on my reels all the way, like I started off like fat, screaming at the camera.
Yeah, best way.
Yeah, see, like I was legit like just started my like gym journey. I guess I've always been like this a little bit though, like motorbikes and shit, but
Like, sales obviously doesn't energize you that much. Money energizes everyone, but like sales doesn't fucking really give you that much energy. Otherwise, you'd be gassed to do it all day, every day. When I see you doing like motorbikes and shit, even when we rented like when we rent out bikes, you're on a different like frequency. When we went to Alternative Beach and we fucking played around there with the drone and the camera and doing the fucking cliff jump, different energy.
yeah.
But none of this sort of shit is like gives me that energy. I like stuff that just documents the journey. And in my mind, there's like a very simple formula on how to grow a personal brand. And it's be yourself, film everything, post everything, and just do you. Have no connection to the fucking end goal, which is make bread.
Bro, I feel like
Because
sales has made me like sour. That I know that sounds weird, but I feel like it's made me like sour. Where it's like
I'm sorry.
like I used to not give a fuck, bro. When I used to like hang around with like mates and shit and like that. I used to go out like yeah, I was probably drinking and shit. Like I didn't care, bro. I was just genuinely me. Then it got into sales and like you had this competitiveness, especially the first sales role I got into was super high standards. And it was just like sales, like grind. And now like I feel like my mindset is like stuck on that.
Sure.
It makes me like not as loose as I should be. Like,
Yeah. When was the last time you did something fun?
fuck, bro. Since I've been in Bali.
Okay. How many months is that?
Like 4 months.
Okay. So in 4 months, you've done nothing fun. In my mind, this is like, again, everyone's in the same fucking position. They go to Bali or they go to Dubai or they go to Miami, they rent a whip, they go on dinners where they eat steaks. And I'm just like, is that actually the life that you want? Or is this just performative for everyone else to make it look like you're making bread? Like, you actually don't care about the money, realistically. You don't give a fuck about the money. You just care about self-improvement, having fun, being with the boys and like leveling up. And you know from sales, because you probably said this on a sales call, like success follows money. Money follows success, right? You don't make money, then become successful. You become successful, then the money comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're at a fireplace, you don't ask for warmth and then put in the wood. You have to put the wood in first and then you get the warmth. And in my mind, it's the same thing. Like if you're chasing numbers, you're never ever going to be in the position you want to be because the numbers just change. And every person that I speak to, I spoke to fucking a lot of people in the last few weeks who are printing, they're doing 500 plus a month. And I'm like, okay, how are you getting on? And like the same thing everyone says is like, yeah, I'm still pretty lost. I still fucking want to change my mind. I still want to fucking jump ship. I still want to sack off what I'm doing. So like those thoughts never go. But when I look at what you're doing and what your content is, like this ain't Harley. Do you know what I mean? And I went through this phase before where a lot of my content, it was super like cigarette based and like a little bit derogatory to women. So I stopped doing it because I was like, the marketing team I had were like more OFM based. So they knew how to rage bait people, which was great for growth. But as a whole, it wasn't like me. So I just changed what I was doing. And if you look at my page now, I'll just fucking share my screen again quick. Like I can fairly confidently say that when I look at my page as a whole, I'd like to make it less fucking info-y, like with this shit, but I still need to make it clear. But like when I look at it, I'm like, cool, I fucked with this. I've got my pinned post that actually like, who am I? Show me proof on what I do and what I'm building. I've got my mates. I've got me with fucking some green paste in my mouth. More mates, my nan, my parents. Like, it looks like I actually live a life.
Authentic. I think, bro. I think before I got in sales, I was a lot less like. I guess there was less like attachment to like the Instagram, where it was more just like more Harley. Then when it was like when we went traveling, getting sales, start making money, all that, it's like your mindset changes, and then you think that's what represents you, but realistically, deep down, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's nowhere near
Like
that really. You kind of lose yourself in it a little bit,
lose
and that's
yourself
part
in
of the process in my mind.
I reckon I lost myself a little bit in sales, and now it's like you want to keep going because ideally I got into sales because of freedom, yeah. So
Yeah.
got in there for freedom, had the freedom, but realistically, it's still a fucking job, so you're still working, right?
Yeah, this is the bit I love is when people realize that it's like sales is the great first skill that you get, but like at the end of the day, you're still working for someone, and then it's like, cool, what's the next level of ascension, which is build something of your own and hire a sales team. Because like you don't want to be taking sales calls forever.
No, you don't. You don't. So it's like,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. So what I want to do, well, actually, let me ask you, realistically, let's just align on what you want to do. You want to build a fucking brand that can allow you to build a business at some point, that can allow you to get off sales calls and basically live a life of design, like what I've currently got, like what Hopkins have got, more like what Alfie's got. Like, I think more of like what I noticed, this is why I invested in Alfie and Jack, because I'm like, you actually live your life pretty well. You still work like a fucking dog, but you do cool shit.
I think yes. I think that's the difference, bro. I think locking yourself in a fucking bedroom. I've lived both sides of it, and this isn't like for me. And like I look at people who are successful too, bro, which is like bad. You shouldn't do this. But even like the people that like the guy I'm working for now at the moment, like he's only like 22. He's like doing a couple $100K per month. He's killing it. Agency setup. But then you think it's like, oh, is that the right thing to do? Is that what you should be doing? But deep down, it's like, fuck, I don't think that's me. You know what I mean?
For sure. And that's the way I find, like, when you say about clarity, I think the main thing is a lot of people have been fed Hormozy for a long time, and like he's got a lot of value, right? But when I look at him, I'm like way too jacked, horrible dress sense, horrible hair, looks a bit like an alien, doesn't see any sunlight, sits in a room and makes a ton of money. I'm like, there's only one of those things that I kind of want, and that's the money side. But like the rest of it, I'm like, keep it, bruv. I don't want any of that. I want my own style. I want my own hairdo. I want to look how I want to look athletic. I don't want to be fucking roided up. So I mean, I want to do sports. I want to live my life. I want to do all this fun shit that I feel like I was actually put here for. And this will get into my next question in a minute. It's like, then it's deciding about like, what do you actually want to do and what gives you energy? So I know like there's two things that give you energy. One of them is fucking having a videographer. Like you're on a different level when, what was it, Cody was around. You just gassed up the whole time, which I think is like the best sign. Get gassed up, that and motocross. What else is there that actually gives you energy?
I love the gym and training.
Cool.
So yeah, that content works into that.
I'm just going from a sport perspective. Like you're a sporty guy. Like in my mind, people aren't going to follow you because your sales skills, because they can get that from anyone. And no one gives a fuck about the vehicle. Do you know what I mean? No one cares about sales. No one wants to put in the work to get good at sales. It's tough. It's way harder than everyone thinks, and you got to be a little bit fucking nuts to to actually get good at it, because you've got to completely fucking learn a whole new skill set and also become a little bit fucking of a psychopath to get really good at it. So in my mind, like, no one actually wants to see that side of life. They just want to see the side that fucking Harley lives a good life, right? So in my mind, it's like, what actual pillars do you fucking care about? Is it, for example, for me, go on.
Yeah, bro, I like action here. Look, bro, I fucking made a board when I was living in Bali, probably like higher frequency than I am now, because I was like I swear I was on like this.
Yeah.
So like I think I was on this path, and then I've diverted off this path because like some shit happened in Bangkok. See, I like this, but I also like I want income coming through with this. So it's like you need the business to fund this fucking lifestyle. I've got like the whole fucking journey built out. Like 2020, built a clothing brand, all that shit. Went construction, started fucking driving diggers, started like sort of losing myself throughout this period. Fucking crashed the car. Got fat as fuck through this period of construction and just like partying and shit.
Yeah.
Driving truck and trailer.
Yeah.
Got fat as fuck. Tried to start a digital marketing agency, crashed my car again, started partying again, started getting stuck in this loop, then said, fuck it. I'm changing shit. So that's when I joined the New Elite, went fucking private jet, all this shit, entrepreneur, fucking Coach Million mastermind. The day I was like, I'm making changes in my life, turning point.
Nice.
So from the turning point, I then went to Bali, grinding when I first got to Bali, just fucking like trap setup. Like just got into setting, all that, got better at setting, podcasts, got fit as fuck. Yeah, 2026, here we go, 20K offer launch. But this hasn't happened because the offer, I guess that didn't go to plan. Like I was like on this uptrend and then I've like gone down.
Fuck the offer, first of all. And fuck whatever happened in Bangkok. Like in my mind, all of this shit is like, you either tell the story or you get over it. Do you know what I mean? Like all of this is very good content for the story. In my mind, like the ideal thing for these calls is for you to have something to actually focus on. So like when we look here, when was the last time you went for a run?
I just went for a run.
Good. Muay Thai?
Haven't done Muay Thai in ages.
Okay, cool. All of this other like superficial shit, like I know I smoke cigars, so it's fucking rich coming from me. But all of the cigars, the fucking looking like whiskey and shit, like fuck that shit off for a bit. The late night grinding are just inevitable. But like if it was me and if I was you, I would do as many of the sports as possible and just fucking vlog it. Either bang it on YouTube as a fucking week in the life vlog and then cut it into fucking short form and tell your fucking story. Like go across a little bit. You've got the typical story for most fucking young lads, right? I had a similar story. I never got fat and I never crashed my car. But as a whole, I was in construction. I was partying too much. I had to make a change. I had to stop drinking. I had to cut people off. I had to fucking elevate my life. That's the whole arc of anyone. And realistically, people will buy into this because it's a good story and they want to have the same one or they're currently on the same journey. But who knows about any of this apart from me right now? I don't see it on your Insta at all. I don't know if you've got YouTube as well, but like just get fucking busy sharing shit. Like everyone's obsessed with making stuff cinematic, with making it fucking look cool. It's like no one gives a fuck about you. So just fucking run it up. Talking head. You could fucking chop this video up and bang it in. Do you know what I mean? Or you're like, again, you're just at a new turning point. I think what happens with a lot of people is they have a shit situation, so they make changes. Then they stop making changes.
I feel like I do this a lot. It's never like
it's normal.
Yeah.
Normal. Happens to everyone. But like I think the biggest thing is when people stop giving value. Hence why I started doing these calls, because I'm like, I want to give more value because it fills my cup up and it's actually helpful, because the bigger the impact you have on other people's lives, like the better. Same with sales. The best way to get rich is to help someone else get rich. That's why sales are so good, because you're helping someone else fucking build their business essentially. So like when I look at your profile,
the words I like. So like this is what. So that I guess that represents me. Yeah.
I would fucking get rid of all of those, to be honest, and I would just put like the main things that you fucking love doing. Like if it's sports, bang sports in there. If it's fucking mindset of sales, bang that in there. If it's sales, bang it in. It doesn't really matter what you have. It's just good to know what you have. But I, like, for example, I've always liked water sports, psychology, and fucking smoking. It's not that deep.
Fuck, I sold my fucking bike before I went to Bali.
But that's the thing, like that's why Bali's so good because you can do a lot of these things hella cheap and live the life that you want instead of doing it in a fucking country like Australia where everything's fucking 10x.
Yeah, facts. In terms of like the offer and that, do I just throw that away for now? Just not focus on that? Because
Bro,
I'll
people will come to you for help based on what they think you can help them with. The offer is just a fucking it's just a shiny object. No one gives a fuck what the offer actually is. They just think, do I like this guy? Do I trust him? Is he in a position that I'd like to be in? Where do I pay it? That's it.
yeah. Because I was thinking about going down the agency route too, helping service-based businesses. But if I would be totally genuine with you, I'm only doing that for money.
Yeah. Stop chasing money and everything else comes. Like, unless you're a robot, I think you'll be sweet. The main thing that everyone isn't doing is they're focused on their offer when they haven't got an audience, they haven't got any fucking followers, they haven't got anything of any like value online. Like everything on your Insta, in my mind, should be funny, maybe educational, inspirational. And at the moment, it just looks like Dubai bro, right?
Yeah.
Are you a Dubai bro?
Not really, bro. Actually,
Of course
I
not.
I've come to this realization myself. Like when I was in sales and that, I was going up that route, but I realized that
You're only going that route because everyone in sales does that. That's why I fucking try and do different shit because everyone's doing the same crap and it's fucking dead. Like everyone's going to end up in this position where they're like 30, fucking 40 years old and they realize they lived someone else's life for the last 10 years because they
yeah,
thought
I
it
want
was
to live
fucking cool.
my life like an authentic as fuck life. That's what I realized because I realized when I was like going up, like at the start, it didn't matter, but then
Yeah.
like going further down that route, I felt like my nervous system. I felt friction, bro. I actually posted a carousel saying that I'm doing
Yeah.
sales management, and I archived it.
Fuck sales management as well. I think let's fucking, we got 20 minutes left. I think we make a plan of something that's actually going to feel aligned, actually going to give you clarity and not fucking fire up your nervous system. Because that's the main thing. You want it to feel good. And half the time it starts with being honest with yourself and then honest with everyone else.
Mm. And I think I've been chasing this like sales. Like I guess it was like a dream at the start, but now that I'm deep in it, maybe like things have changed. I was even going to fly to Mexico to like get on a like 20K, 25K USD a month roll, but I said no. Not because like I genuinely want to do it. I was just gonna lock myself in a room and just print money. But then I was like I could sacrifice for that, but I don't think it's me. Like I already sacrificed like 16 months overseas doing this. Like, do I want to do that for another 2 years? Like I felt like I teleported for 24 to 26 because I was overseas the whole time.
Yeah.
When I come back, like, everything else is the same. Everyone's older. Slightly some things changed. And I was like, fuck, I teleported. I was like, do I want to go overseas again for like 2 years? Come back, be like 28 and like feel the exact same? Probably not.
I don't think you'll feel the exact same. I think it depends on what you do with your life. And I wouldn't sweat about it. Today is the only day that you have. So fuck everything in the future. Fuck everything in the past. What can Harley do today to put himself in the best possible position to build everything that he ever wanted without caring about what you ever wanted?
Hmm.
Attachment, fucking chasing. Like imagine your goals, having an offer, building followers, all this bullshit. Imagine that's a bird and you fucking chase it down like that. She's fucking ghosting you straight away. Like, and it's the same in my mind with goals. Is have them, use them, keep them as a bit of a North Star, but it's like just get to work. And in my mind, what everyone does is fucking overanalyze shit. So just post videos and the rest will come. Like if you live the life that you actually want to have, where you do motocross, you train Muay Thai, you go for runs, you go to the gym, you go on fucking steak nights, but you actually just document it normally, good shit will happen.
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
I think I gotta like, 'cause it always comes back to money. I don't know.
So you're scared of money.
So it's like, like if I could, I think I've already posted a lot of that stuff. But I haven't been consistent with it because I didn't see the vision.
What are you scared of?
Fuck, I can't put a finger on it. I've posted content.
You know what it is. There's something you're scared of.
Well, you got to keep making money. So it's like if you go all into that, how do you make money? Like you got to keep doing sales.
You don't answer my question. What are you scared of?
Going broke comes to my mind.
Cool. And what happens when you go broke?
Nothing. If I was to break it down for you, I think I like went on a massive up, made a bunch of money,
Yeah.
lost a bunch of money.
You
Now
get
in
humbled.
my mind, it's like I feel like I've got to like catch back up to like where I was before. But
Yeah, because you attach your self-worth to what you earn.
and that's what comes back to the start. I was like, I've put my self worth, and maybe that's come from my dad because he was always very like on money. Maybe that's why that's engraved into my mind, but I don't want to put it on him.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I think I attach my self worth to money too much.
Cool. So what is it you're afraid of?
Failing.
Cool. Why?
Fuck, we're going deep.
I should probably start with that question, shouldn't I? Be way quicker. Because everything, it's like sales call. Like everything else is fucking bullshit, really. It's like, let's get to the nitty gritty. What is Harley scared? What is Harley scared of? Because realistically,
It's challenging me. I think I've failed so many times that it's like I don't want to go through it again, but I know I have to. But it's
so
not.
why are you fighting it?
But it's not like posting content is like failing to me. I think it's failing of like starting a business and not going the way I intended.
Well, there's two options. You never start the business and you just live an average life, or you start the business and you inevitably fail. Like in my mind, I have the mantra, it's like I need as many L's as possible. I don't like it when I'm winning. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, make it tough. I can't. Like, make it fucking harder. Obviously, it's not ideal. It's good to fucking have periods of winning, but like, you need to fucking enjoy the L. It's like in sales. It's like I'm waiting for the no. I'm like excited for the no to come because that's when the real work starts. It's like, just tell me you don't want to buy and let's get the fucking work. Just put the gloves on. It's the same, I think, in life. It's like, if you're scared of failing, it's like, cool. How long do you want to live in that position where you're just fearful of nothing that hasn't even happened yet? It's fear of judgment, I would imagine, from other people.
Yeah, I think I tell myself I don't have that, but I think I do deep down.
Everyone's got it. Like right now, you should probably do a video, be like, last year I made fucking 28K in a month. Currently, I've made no money this month, and I'm not ashamed of it, but it's not the end of my fucking story, but I'm just keeping it a buck because I'm scared of fucking other people's opinions. So I'm just going to put it out there so I don't have to give a fuck anymore.
That would make me feel super uncomfortable. So there is.
Yeah, and then you'd feel great because you realize no one gives a fuck, and all these Dubai bros commenting on your shit would be like, "Oh God, Harley's making moves. Harley's actually being honest. Everyone else is capping." It's like, you know what happened when I was really broke? I fucking took screenshots of my bank account. I put it on TikTok. I was like, I got fucking $200 in my account, and this is everything that I'm doing a day to make 10K a month. And I would put my non-negotiables for building my business in there as a talking head over my bank account. People would message me, be like, "Do you need any money?" I'm like, "Fuck off." I'm like, "I'm doing this shit. I'm making this shit." Like, no fucking questions asked. I don't need your fucking handouts. I just need to make myself accountable for the position that I'm in, that I've put myself in. So here's my bank account. Here's what I'm going to do today to fucking build my business and build my life, and watch me do it. And then it happens.
Bro, how do I disattach from that?
You just do it. You don't even think. You just do it. Like I would say, record the video right now. Like, let's make this shit real. Record the video, post the video, done. Then you actually get some value from this. And then what's going to happen, I can tell you, is you're going to feel fucking horrible. But after that, you're going to realize that no one really gives a fuck. Like, just because you weren't not the same guy, like you're arguably a better guy now than you were a year ago. Just because you got less money in the bank doesn't make any difference. You look better. Like, I love the mustache and the hair. Like, you look sick.
Matt.
Yeah. Just because you don't have fucking just as much money, like money isn't even real.
Yeah, I think that's half the problem, bro. I think I've been on this chase for money for so long. And I think I've now attached my self-worth to that where like if you're not making big money, it's like fuck, you're not the guy. But it's not like that. It's actually the person itself.
Yeah. And just so you know, there are apparently 3,000 sales jobs in Melbourne from LinkedIn and 1,300 sales jobs on Indeed from in Melbourne. So if you do go broke, you can just go get a fucking normal sales job. Like
I've got money though. Like I've got like money in the bank. It's not like I'm going broke. It's
So what are you scared of then?
it's been a fucking bitch, bro.
Cool. So how do we stop being bitches?
Get a plan sorted and action on it.
Who gives a fuck about a plan? You know that saying, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face? Like, fuck plans, fuck strategies, fuck frameworks. No one gives a fuck about this shit.
I think that's part of the problem too. Listening to too many people.
Like, yeah, that's a big bit. And again, only take advice from people that are in a position that you'd arguably trade places with or you respect. But in my mind, it's like everyone gives this fucking big one about, yeah, I've got this social media strategy. It's like, no, you don't. You're not ever going to follow that. Like, no one does. Let's be honest. No one does. Best thing you can do right now is pick up the phone and just be fucking honest and post it. Get it done. You do that every day, you'll be sweet. Because then people will actually buy into the real Harley as opposed to the fucking low exposure cinematic fucking Dubai shit. Do it now.
Do you reckon I get out of this B2B fucking sales role? Because it doesn't
matter. That shit doesn't matter. That's just fucking surface shit. Like, in my mind, if you've got a job and you can make bread on it, do content on the side, sooner or later someone will come to you. Like, I had like 5k followers when I was making sales content. Guys came to me like, can you come and hop on my offer? Because I just made content about sales and my mindset and the life as a high ticket closer living in Bali.
I had this identity pain because when I was on my first offer for 9 months B2C setting, I never got the closing position B2C. So now it makes me want to go do a B2C role, but I don't know if it's shiny object.
Doesn't matter. In my mind, doesn't matter. Like, honestly, we're going to do a video before you leave the school and you're going to post it, but it's just about when you want to do it. One of the videos you can do is, I got fucking imposter syndrome or some identity bullshit that I'm dealing with because I've never done a B2C offer, because my first B2C offer I was only setting. I crushed it and I was the #1 biller. So if anyone's got a B2C offer that they want to let me fucking crush on, these are my numbers, go. Take you, what, 20 seconds to record that video, write a little caption, fucking hashtag your name, bomb, done. Like, in my mind, it's that simple.
Yeah, I can get a B2C role. That's why I'm thinking about leaving this offer.
But now you're moving the goalpost because you were talking about content a minute ago. Now, when I'm telling you to fucking record a little video that's going to open you up, you're now talking about B2C offers.
No, I want to open up. I need to do it in content.
So get your phone.
Fuck, I'm not posting this video, bro.
See, this is it, the fear. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't press you, because it's so easy. It's so easy. Are you the guy? That's what I'm asking.
I'm the guy.
Do you back yourself to actually fucking win in life?
Yes, I do back myself, but I just need to
You need belief. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think you can just inject some belief into your life? Like, I believe in you. Fucking when I met you, I was like, God, this fucking guy's better at me than motocross. I was like, I'm not any good at motocross. I just believe that I'm better than everyone. Then I meet you in my time and you crush me. I'm like, all right, cool. I just got some work to do.
I think that's a problem. I think I set my standards too high, bro, and then it makes me continuously always want to chase. And it's like I'm not good enough. Like in sales, cool. I've done some things in sales.
Fuck it. No one cares. At the end of the day, you live a good life. You're a good bloke, and you can fucking make money online. Like, you already live the life that everyone wants. And the only thing that's stopping you right now is picking this up and just fucking being honest with it and posting it. Your whole life will change, I guarantee, if you just do one 20 to 60-second video a day about who you are, what you've been through, your story, your journey, your struggles, your ups, your downs, your mindsets and value. Like, really not that deep. You just start fucking spitting.
Just a talking head?
Talking head. It's the thing, action. Action negates luck. And I know you want to do it because you're smiling. And when someone's smiling, it's because they're slightly fearful, but they know that they've got it in the locker. They know that they're the guy, and they know that they should do it. Like, do you think you should do it? Let me ask you that, yes or no?
I feel like I do need to become more authentic on Instagram, and there's like a fear or a fear that I've struggled to overcome, 100%.
Do you want to overcome it?
I think if I want to be a content creator, yeah, I do.
You like giving long answers. I'm a yes or no man. Do you want to overcome the fear?
Yes.
Do you think you can overcome the fear?
Yeah.
Would you like to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it and break the fear.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you think I can help you do it?
Yes.
Do you think it would be reasonable to do it right now?
I'll record it, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it.
That wasn't my answer to a question. It's yes or no.
I'll record it, but then I want to like
Why are you going soft to me? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I'll record it, but I'm not gonna post it right now.
It wasn't my question. Do you think let me ask you a different question. Do you think by recording it right now, you get over the first hurdle, which is always the biggest thing?
By recording it right now, yes, I think it's gonna like help. So if we
Okay.
let's record it.
Let's record it now, and then we can battle the rest of it afterwards. Do you
Uh,
know what you're saying?
Fuck, not really. I'm just gonna like wing it.
Just riff. You're a salesman. You should be able to riff whatever comes to mind. And if you want a good hook, just be honest. Fuck. I'm scared of being judged.
Damn, man. The worst thing about sales is like the forever chase. It's like it never ends. It's like you get into sales, you hit a milestone, you start doing really good, extremely well, but then the milestone moves, and it's like you're just never ending on this chase and this hamster wheel of always wanting to get better, which is good. However, it makes you feel like you're never good enough to be able to actually do things when you've actually got the results and you've already done the thing, right? So don't get caught on this hamster wheel of never ending of chasing when it's not actually serving you and helping in your life. Just fucking do the thing, make it happen, and yeah.
You're giving someone else advice that you're struggling to take. So we're going to do that again, and you're now going to talk from the first person. So from Harley, because right then what you're doing is good. You're telling people about the problem and what happens, but make it real, make it about you. I'm currently in the position where I'm just fucking chasing. My identity has been so caught up in making money because last year I made fucking 28K in a month. I'm currently not making that, and now I have an identity problem because I used to be the guy, and now I don't feel like I am. What I'm trying to do is get over this and move forward. So by posting this video, I'm just letting everyone know I'm not as flush as I was last year, but I'm still fucking grinding it out. See you on the fucking flip side. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? Like something like honest. Like the one before was good, but it's still not you.
That's actually a good piece of advice.
Of course it is. And relax. Take a breath. Just start with your name. I'm Harley, and last year I made fucking however much you made.
My name's Harley. Last year I made probably the most money I've ever made in my life in sales, and then the next month nothing. And what that actually did to me was actually like pull down my self-worth.
It's all right.
Is that bad? Like
keep on going. You got this. It's not that deep.
So last year I made the most money I've probably ever made in sales coming from a construction background, which absolutely blew my mind. Being able to travel the world for like 16 months and all this crazy stuff. However, one of the offers I was on sort of fell apart and then led me to making very minimal money in a short amount of time. And this actually affected me and gave me this crazy imposter syndrome, making myself feel like I'm actually not good enough for sales because I've attached my self-worth to an actual number. And the secondary bit of this is when I first got into appointment setting, I wanted to become a closer so bad. And I was in appointment setting for 9 months, but I never got the closing spot just because the company couldn't give it to me. And it made me feel like I wasn't good enough at closing, even though I've closed 50K in a day, right? In some B2B sales and whatnot. So yeah, I guess don't hold your identity to the number, and don't hold your standards so high where it actually affects you, gives you imposter syndrome, and holds you back from your goals. Now I'm telling again, but
it's all right. It's all right. It gets better. But also in my mind, like the best salespeople can just riff, can just go like, and this for when I see this, I'm like, you should post that because it's not very polished. And it's not as good as what you know you can do if you sat here for an hour and did it. But that's the point. The point is reps. You weren't a good setter at the beginning. You probably weren't a good closer at the beginning. And then you do the reps. First video is always going to be pants. If you did it again now, it'd be better. Like I know for me, I can just riff because I kind of know what I want to talk about. And also I just fucking speak from the heart most of the time. It's so much easier to operate like that from a place of love because you're just at higher frequency, you feel better, and you'll feel this fucking weight just go off your shoulders. You'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Now everyone knows my deepest and darkest secrets. Now everyone knows I'm not as fucking cashed up I was before. Now everyone knows I fucking have imposter syndrome. Now everyone knows that I fucking put my self-worth based against a number that isn't even real anyway. And everyone does all of this shit. Like everyone does it, just everyone keeps it inside and they bottle it up. And sooner or later they fucking have a complete meltdown and then they either quit what they're doing or they fucking come out the other side. So for me, like I could sit here and I could option close you all day to get you to post it. But again, for me, I'm very big on people have to want to make changes. Like you've been in sales long enough. People will make the change if they want to. You can manipulate them into it and fucking force feed them into stuff. At the end of the day, they got to want to make the changes. They got to believe in themselves. They got to back themselves enough. And all it is you just need someone on your fucking side to fucking give you a kick up the arse every now and then, give you some ideas and a few pointers. So there's so many fucking coaches, consultants, and cunts like doing shit, but they ain't doing anything else. Like they ain't living a cool life. They ain't doing shit that's fucking envious. You know what I mean? And like the higher you go, the more spiritual it gets, I found. And I don't know how much you know about like frequency and shit, but when I was doing some research on it, like the highest level of frequency, like abundance, love, and alignment, that place is fucking honest. The quicker you fucking are honest with yourself and with everyone else, the higher you'll get back to that high vibrational point where you were before. You know, you were high vibrational before because you were making bread and you thought everything was possible. Now that you're not making bread, you've let your fucking frequency drop down to more of a fucking fear-based state. When really, you could still be up there, you just have less bread. You still got bread in the bank. Like life is good. You know what I mean? You still ascended in your life. And this is just like, you hit the first mountain, you're just on a bit of a dip. And in my mind, the dips are the best. The day is darkest before the dawn. So it's like, fucking come at me, bro. Give me these fucking challenges. Because I know one thing, I ain't going to go anywhere. So you might as well keep throwing them at me because I'll just fucking knock them down. Like I'll build a big pair of shoulders to fucking carry this shit. Like no dramas. That's how my mindset is. It's like, give it all because I know most motherfuckers can't handle it. And I know you're the same. But you just need people to fucking push you to do shit every now and then. Everyone needs it.
I know, like, my tolerance and stuff is pretty high up compared to a normal person, but still, even like when I hit dips, I'm like, fuck, how do I like pull myself out of this? It's hard to pull yourself.
You surround yourself with the right people.
And I guess because I've been so away for so many people, like I've recontacted with a few mates and stuff, but it's very different coming from Bali and like overseas to like a Melbourne frequency as well. So it's like I've had to adjust to that.
When are you gonna post this video?
I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna post a video more of the journey.
When are you gonna post the honest one that's fucking shit?
I'll post one by tomorrow. You'll see it up.
Are you gonna give me a fucking think about it objection? Is that what it is?
No, I'm actually gonna post it.
Because you know, like it makes no difference if you post it today or you post it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're scared. And fear is normal, right? And you know the best quote about fear? Fear is an unreliable master. It's only based on proximity. The further you get away from the fear, the less it controls you. So if you wait for it until tomorrow, you're just living in fear for another 24 hours. Whereas if you pick up the phone and post it right now, the fear is already done and you can move past it. So it's up to you. Do you want to live in a fucking fear limbo state for 24 hours and think, fuck, I'm a bitch? Or do you want to just get it done now, record another one quick, post it, feel happy with it, and be like, cool, I actually did the thing that I wanted to do, and I just needed a bit of a kick.
No, you've challenged me now, so I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's gonna be that one, but it's gonna be something very similar.
I just want to see something get posted, bro. That's it. Because remember, people don't care about your wins.
Yeah.
People don't care about your wins. They care about the rebuild, the fucking, hero's journey. The hero's journey is like, if you watch every fucking movie, it has the same fucking story every time. There's always a fall off, and then they always rebuild, and it's happily ever after. So like,
and that's what I need, bro. I've lost my mission. Yeah. I was on like a mission overseas.
Yeah, your mission is to fucking be authentically you. Like, this is why you see guys and they talk about life design, and I'm like, oh, well, you probably talk about a lot of cool shit. There's a lot of people over analyzing this shit. That's why I'm big on just raw takes. The biggest creators in the world, all they do is fucking face the cam. That's it.
Yeah.
You want to do another one? Get real honest with it. Nice. What I do when I do videos like this, whenever I get a bit off topic, I'm like, anyways, I just drop an anyways in because then I'm like, okay, cool, reset a little bit. How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I feel like I need to make this content shit work.
But how do you actually feel after just telling some honest story on your phone for a little bit? I know you haven't posted it, but like,
Yeah, I feel good. I need to get like motion again. So like it's a good start.
you gonna post any of them?
I may. I'm gonna start. I want to start posting. I'm gonna do it.
You know the line, talk is cheap, and that's why everyone can afford it.
Come on, bro. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to post it. Post it. I think I just needed a push. I'm not even joking. I've never
Yeah,
been.
I'm still giving the push. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. I don't mind saying that. I don't mind saying that.
Do it then. Get your money where your mouth is, big dog. What's the worst that will happen? Let's play that narrative. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Nothing.
Cool. So let's get it done.
You want to post that though?
I didn't ask what you wanted.
Like set it up like
You know what it's like on closing calls when someone like they have the belief and then they fall off a little bit. They fall in and out of this state of taking action. And this is exactly where you are. And this isn't even a sales call. This is about posting content, right? So a minute ago you were super gassed. You were going to do it, bum, 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 bum. And now you're like, need to set it up. And again, it's just a narrative that you tell yourself and you sell yourself about why you're going to do something and why you're not going to do it. This is why the best salespeople just sit in the objection loop forever. Like I know most of my sales calls didn't really have many objections, but if there was, I'd sit there for 30 minutes until they were ready to fucking make the move. I'm more than happy to sit on a call for 90 minutes and fucking close someone on an offer, right? So for me, this is the same exact scenario. You're just bringing up these little things, and I wouldn't be a good salesperson, and neither would you if we didn't identify that that's what's going on, right? At the end of the day, you don't even have to spend any money. You just got to record a video, post it, move on to the next one, because that's all it is. It's like steps. It's like when you take someone over the fucking line on a sales call, you cross the bridge. My metaphor used to be, we can cross the bridge together. I can hold your hand. I can even give you a little piggyback over the bridge if you want, but you got to take the first step. So why are you willing to take the first step to change your life, to become the version of yourself that you want to be? The answer is going to be yes, right?
yes, of course.
And this is the first step. Take a video. Doesn't matter if it's good, if it's not. Write a little caption, then post it. Because all that will happen if you don't post it is that you end up in this place of basically giving yourself the excuse, or you'll go find a mentor, you go find a coach, and you'll be like, oh, maybe they'll be the person that helps me. They're not the person that helps you. The only person that helps you is you. And you're the only person stopping you from posting it right now. But you could have had this done 10 minutes ago and been off and fucking gone for another run.
Yeah. I think the reason why I haven't posted specific sales content that much because I didn't really want to post it.
I don't mean sales content in general. I mean just honest shit about Harley.
Okay.
Like, you are not sales. Sales is not your identity. Harley is the identity.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's an issue. I've like tied myself to sales too much as well.
Yeah, fuck it. Time to break all the chains. Let's do another video. Real slow. Hi, I'm Harley.
I'll do one. I don't know if I'm gonna post it, bro, but I'm gonna post a video. Right.
You make me laugh.
I'm gonna do it. I feel
Still using the phone case as well. Jesus Christ. Nothing goes in. Nothing goes in. Nothing goes in.
I broke my camera on this phone, bro. Yeah. No phone case.
Well, it wasn't from recording videos, was it?
No. Just putting the camera down.
Come on, let's do it.
Alright, one more.
Relaxed. Have a little fucking do some breath work. Stand up. Have a little stretch. Feel good. Like, hi, I'm Harley. I'm 26. I felt like the last 2 years I've basically just teleported in and out because I've just been traveling, living in this fairy tale world where I didn't really know what was going on. I was just following the fucking train. And the train was good. I was making good money. Last year, the most I made was X amount per month. And I thought, I am the guy. But what I did is I tied myself and my self-worth to sales and finances. And now, when the inevitable ship starts to sink a little bit, because that's the flow of life, peaks and troughs, ups and downs, inclines and declines. Now that I'm currently on a slight decline, ain't that deep, I'll get over it. I feel like I'm not as good as I was last year, which is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. And it's just this weird sort of mentality that I've got. I'm doing this video just to break that mentality, because realistically, I know that I am the guy. I know that I'm going to make it. I know that I fucking love content. I love motocross. I love Muay Thai. I love running. I love training. I love all of this shit. And I don't do enough of it because I'm scared that I might go broke. But I just realized there's like 4,000 sales jobs in Melbourne. So even if I do go broke, I'll fucking get one of those. I'll get picked up by a B2C offer anyway. And that gets me onto another point of I fucking want to run a B2C offer and absolutely pull the arse out of it and hit an 80% close rate, because I haven't done it before and I know I can. Because the last time I did it, I was only a setter and now I'm a fucking closer. Anyway, that's a little monologue from Harley. In a bit. Peace. There you go. That's how you do it.
I like it.
Of course you did. It was fucking flawless. But that's what I mean. Like I've spoken to you for an hour and I can fucking riff that like easy. Like you've lived with yourself for 26 fucking years. Like just let it flow. Tell the story. Don't deep it too
That's
much.
the issue. I think I'm blocking out things because the camera's going up. It's like,
well, that's why you just got to get the reps in. So do another one. You can even take the clip of this and you can post it from me. But like, this is what I should have said.
my name's Harley. I'm 26. For the last 2 years, I was traveling across Southeast Asia, Bali, Dubai, Thailand, living it up, making the most money I've ever made in sales, and yeah, living a pretty good life. And then things sort of turned south. One of the sales positions was on sort of what got a bit rocky and whatnot, and started making like barely any money, right? And I guess that's part of life. You're gonna have your ups and downs, your downs and ups. But fuck it, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. And there's another thing that really pissed me off when I was going through that actual journey. I was a setter for like 9 months, and then I tried to become a closer, but I didn't get into the closing position on that actual company. So then I left. I got into a closing position, which was B2B sales, but I never got into B2C. So now I'm keen to fucking full send it in a B2C position, conquer that, absolutely crush that, and then keep posting content and just keep the journey going. Because your location shouldn't matter. Environment should not matter. It's, yeah. There you go.
Nice. When are you going to fucking post one of them?
I'm going to post one, bro.
Get it done.
I will.
You'll feel so good.
I will. I already feel like heaps better, to be fair.
Good.
Do you reckon I'll leave this B2B role, bro, and go to a B2C?
I think when you post shit like that, a B2C role will come to you. And if it's a validated offer, take it. B2C is way more fun, way easier. And fucking, for me, I like one call closes. I don't like fucking B2B. I like getting emotional. It's way easier to fucking dive into someone's pain and their traumas and shit than it is to talk about the fucking ROI on a fucking 10K investment. When I'm like, I don't care about your business. This is the thing. I used to care. It depends where you're at in your life. I used to care about businesses, so I like B2B because I really cared about their business and that shit. I don't care about business anymore. I'm fucking like, business is part of life. Ain't that deep. I'd rather build my own and fucking help people on their journey.
Do I just exit and just tell him nah, and then just try to get a B2C role?
I wouldn't. Again, my answer is what I just said. Like, post content about it, and you'll get a B2C role, and then you just transition straight in.
All right, I'll wait for one to come.
What I would do. No, you make content, and one will come to you. Law of attraction.
Okay, all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to sit here for another fucking half an hour and bully you into posting a piece of content, but again, you can lead the horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. It's been fun. Hope it was helpful.
It was. I appreciate it.
Number one takeaway?
Number one takeaway is just do what sort of aligns with you completely. Because if you're going off track, you're not gonna be happy. You're gonna be on this constant loop of just like chasing, which doesn't really lead you anywhere, to be fair.
Yeah. Chasing's low vibrational.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you feel like you have more clarity?
Yeah, I do.
Sure?
Yeah.
You don't
I
have
think
to.
I've just got to go send it down the content and just pull away from sales a little bit.
Again, focus on one thing. You're already good at sales. You can already make money from it. Just do content at the same time, and sooner or later, your life becomes content.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't even have to make specific content. My content was about smoking cigarettes. Like, it's completely nothing to do with
Do you reckon
sales.
worrying about the agency as well? Because I paid a guy $5K US to help me start an agency, and I haven't
You got too much money, bruv.
I haven't pulled the trigger on it.
Honestly, I don't think you need anyone's help, to be honest. I think you just need to make content for you, and the rest will come.
I think I started buying shit because of lack of clarity. Not even joking.
You buy shit because you think it's going to solve the problem in your own head, which is making the decision to actually post more, usually. Like these guys who build agencies, build personal brands, like some of them are good, but like what I paid Jack and I paid Alfie, not for their fucking wisdom, not for their like course, but just for a bit of wisdom. All I need is a call every now and then, like once a month, to be like, what do you think about this? They give me some of their fucking wisdom. I'm like, cool, because Alfie's info / IG is goated. Jack's YouTube and info is goated. I'm like, I want both of what those guys have, and I want to compile it together. So I just paid them for that, for consulting essentially. But like people building new agencies, you don't want a fucking agency. You want to live a life that you fucking care about and you can be proud of.
Yeah.
Basically. So you have to actually live that life, and then everything else comes after it.
Agreed. Yeah, I appreciate the clarity, bro. I think I'm gonna go sign up to a fucking Muay Thai gym and like do what? You know what I mean?
Record it all. You got
Be
a fucking GoPro or DJI or something.
And I could put it in my content as well, because since coming back, I've like you like I put on like fuck a few kilos, not good. So now it's like the comeback.
Share it all, buff. Share it all. Share numbers, share data, share fucking physique updates, share love life shit. Like share it all. Like who gives a fuck at the end of the day? Everyone just wants to watch and see you live. So it's like give it to them.
Alright, done.
Safe. Let me know when you post it.
Appreciate it. I'll send
Make
you.
sure it's raw as fuck. Much love to you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.